welcome to the Inside of Lunchbox series. These videos give you an inside view of the people of our organization. So today I'm meeting with our Director of Training and Development, Tommy Sardo. We go ahead and let's get started. So Tommy, interesting enough, you're in a hybrid role, right? You are Director of Training and Development, but you're also part of our onboarding team. So before we dive into that role, let's talk about why you joined Lunchbox.
Yeah, sure. Well, before I even joined Lunchbox, I was working for a restaurant that used Lunchbox as a product, and I saw the product as a customer and really wanted to be a part of it. And that's kind of where it started. So, yeah.
So, what are some key moments so far, in your career that led down this path to where you're at today?
Yeah, sure. So I guess it starts with not knowing what the hell I was going to do as a 20-year-old moving to New York City and trying to find a job and working in events and getting a busboy job initially in New York City. And I was lucky enough that job turned into a server position, that turned into a management position. And then I had a really great team, and the brand wanted me to train other managers on how to build their restaurants and build great teams. And that turned into an operations role, which turned into opening 25 locations across the country for this brand. And then that turned into a director of training role for that brand, and allowed me to pursue my degree, as well as to also look out in the industry and see who else I could have an impact with. So worked with a couple other brands as well as their director of training. And I get really, really excited about going in and organizing documentation, putting together training, and making sure that teams are communicated to and have all the information that they need right there and ready.
That's definitely what we see here. So being in the role that you're in, you're also one of the first faces that anybody sees in the company. So you're doing the onboarding for new hires here as well. But, this even brings me back to this point where I said in the beginning, you're in this hybrid role. So knowing your skill set, knowing you truly are rooted in that restaurant culture, which is, something that we are proud of here at the company. Most of us have been in the restaurant industry at some point of our career. Tell me a little bit about your role and that dual portion of the onboarding side.
I love being a part of the first week employee experience because I love to welcome people into our company and make sure that they get a great first impression, make sure that they have at least most of the tools that they need to perform their job responsibilities. So that's part of it, as well as putting together lessons and documentation for all of our internal teams so they know how to do certain tasks and certain steps as a part of their roles, and to know our product and our features and everything about that, as well as training our clients as they go through the onboarding project, making sure that they know how to manage their brand, which is really exciting to me because you hear all sorts of different use case scenarios. You speak with all sorts of different people from across the world even. You're able to find out what their needs are and what they need at the restaurant level, and we're able to provide that with our online ordering product that we have. So that's a lot of the training part of it. And then I'm also more recently, as a part of the onboarding team, really involved with onboarding clients and getting them launched, which again is really exciting because I'm working directly with restaurants on a regular basis and helping them and getting to show them what a beautiful product Lunchbox can build for them.
I love that. Yes, there's a true value in the onboarding process as an employee, right? It's coming on board, understanding what the values are in the company, what is the product, and of course that experience of just knowing that somebody's taking time with them to introduce them to the new culture that they're going to be a part of. So I know I'm grateful for it. One of the first people that I got to see in the company, and I can say that probably most of the employees now. So just thinking about your journey so far in Lunchbox, what are you most proud of accomplishing so far?
I think really relaunching that orientation that we had with new hires. We didn't really have too much. And I think that we were able to really improve on that first impression that an employee gets when they join Lunchbox, and get them really excited about the big decision that they made for their career, because it is such a huge decision, and help them to kind of find their way through the dark in those first couple days, that first week or so, to make sure that they have everything they need. So I think that was a really important accomplishment, and one that I'm really proud of here at Lunchbox.
Yeah, not only that, but those people that are, coming on board, going through that new hire orientation, you start to build relationships with the other folks that are within that team. I know for me, I still keep in touch with those that I joined at the same time or on the same day that I did. So I'd love to see that continue throughout the time here at Lunchbox. Understanding that things change. We are a part of a startup. What keeps you motivated?
Yeah, and just to that, I think the name of the game is flexibility with everything that we're doing and being able to be agile. So I think the motivation is solving problems on a regular basis, providing solutions not only to our teams internally, but also to our customers, and the impact that has on their customers, goes right back to our mission of helping the people that feed the world. So that's what keeps me motivated, making sure that restaurants have a beautiful, fully functional online ordering product that they can provide to their customers that, has our name on it and in a way has my name on it. So that motivates me.
Absolutely. I love hearing that. So, thinking about our mission to help the people that feed the world, there are folks that might be watching this video right now who are working in the industry business that are looking for a way out or maybe looking for a step up in their career. If somebody's interested in a path that you've gone down, what advice would you give them?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, be a sponge, learn as much as you can. Don't be afraid to put something out there if it's not completely perfect. Also, if you're in a restaurant role and you're looking to get more into a training role, you have to be excited about it. You have to want to train people. I've worked with many servers that, when they have to have somebody that shadows them, they'd rather just be left alone and not have to train somebody and be able to do their own work. So you would have to want to do it and be really, really excited about organizing and putting together documents and speaking for great lengths at a time as well, because that's a big part of the job. I think that if you're interested in a director of training role, especially in the tech industry, there are so many different resources out there and different conferences and people that you can get involved with on LinkedIn as well as many other places. But just keep learning and keep researching and keep building things. Put together your own portfolio that you think would be amazing for a brand.
That's wonderful. And that whole be a sponge, that the one thing that's helped me so much in my career is making sure that I'm open to information, I'm understanding and getting in tune with what I really enjoy doing. For me, and being in the restaurant service, I love to help people. And, even for myself, here I am still continuously helping people. And there are a lot of transferable skills. And hopefully there's somebody out there that you've reached just in your messaging. I really thank you for your time. It's been wonderful spending this moment with you.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Sandy.